get to follow twin sister eulogy, okay? This is... There, that works better instead of hunched over. So I'm just going to tell you part of my story. And this story consists of the most recent couple chapters of my life and what will also be the last chapter of my life. So my cancer journey actually kind of started about a year before I was diagnosed. I was diagnosed November of 17, so about a year and a half out. And a year and a week before the diagnosis, I got burned up in a fire. And I spent about a year after that, 10 seconds of being on fire, I just spent it mad at the world. I didn't do nothing. I laid on the couch just pissed off. And finally, about 9 months into it, I was like, hey, something bad happened to me. I'm having a hard time, and that's okay. And then finally, I transitioned from a burn victim to a burn survivor, kind of like how we can be a cancer patient or a cancer survivor. And right after I finally make that jump, I experienced these horrific headaches. It would wake me up in the middle of the night and just stick around all day long. After about a week of these headaches, I told my wife, I said, you know, these headaches hurt worse than being on fire did. Well, go to the doctor, dummy. So went to the doctor, had a scan, sent me to a hospital, had surgery. The next day they come up and say, hey, it looks like cancer. I'm like, oh, okay. Then a week later they call and tell me exactly what it is, and I've got a glioblastoma, which is, historically, it's 100% fatal. That's what it is. But because I went through that, the burn first, I learned how to cope. And we all need to cope, and if we don't, we're not going to make it. I learned that community is greater than isolation, hope is greater than despair, and I want to be in a community. I want hope. I want to inspire hope and get hope. So, one day that day is going to come. It hasn't yet. It probably won't be tomorrow either. So, until then,